Country, you may be seated. Loving devotees, my apologies. Could I humbly request you to rise again for opening prayer at the Dhamma. பால பருவத்தில பரமனருந்தனில் நித்தமனம் வைத்த குருநாதன் காலனை வஞ்சிக்க கர்மயோகம் காட்டும் கருணையுள்ள என்ற குருநாதன் கருணையுள்ள என்ற மாலையன் காணோனா மங்காதநாதன் மலரடி காட்டும் போதா நாலாம் படியுள்ள
நாதனை காட்டிடும் சிவசுப்பிரமணியலிங்க தேவே. சூதான உலகத்தில் உண்மை நிலையினை துணர்ந்து நேரான வழி காட்டும் நாதன். வேதாந்த உட்பொருளை உள்ளபடி உணர்ந்திடும் உண்மை சத்குரு என்ற நாதன். ஏகாந்தும் நாடினி நற்பொருளை தேடுவரே நபினென்ற சத்குரு என்ற தேவன். சோகம் தந்திர தூயனரை காட்டிடும் சிவசுப்பிரமணியன் என்ற தேவே. சைவ சித்தாந்தத்தை ஜகமெங்கும் நிலைநாட்ட தோன்றினார் என்றும் குரு தேவ. ஐயமுறு மாதற்கு அனுபவியாய் கண்ட உத்தமனை காத்திடுவே ஓந்தா. உத்தமனை சிவனோடு கலந்திட சின்முதலை காட்டிடும் சைவ சித்தாந்த சிவ சேயன். சிவசுப்பிரமணிய என்ற குருநாதன் சிவ தீட்ச பெற்ற கமலமுனி நாதன். நாசின் முனுதன நடனமோ செய்திடும் நாதனை காட்டும் தோழன். வாசியை கும்பிட்டு சோதியோடு உருவாடும் சுத்த சிவநேசற்கு நேசன். சாந்த நிலை பெற்றவர் சுகானந்தம் வருவாழன சாற்றிடும் சக்தியனே நாதன். சும்மா இருக்க வழி காட்டி எமையாட்கொண்ட சிவசுப்பிரமணியங்க தேவே. சிவசுப்பிரமணியங்க தேவே. சிவசுப்பிரமணியங்க தேவே.
Mikanandri, you may be seated. If I could plant a tiny seed of love in the garden of your heart, would it grow to be a great tree someday? Would it die or fade away? Could you care for it and tend to it every day till time was nearly past? Guru Swamigal. With my humble and deepest prostrations, salutations and profound venerations, I pay homage to our Satguru and founder of the Saiva Sungam of South Africa, His Divine Grace, Prema Shri Siva Subramaniam Guru Swamigal, and his successors, Shri Karyanananda Swamigal, Swami Sivananda Navalar, Swami Santeswarananda, and Swami Aruchanananda. I lovingly acknowledge our four mystical saints, Tiruyana Sambadar, Tiru Navakarasu Swamigal, Tiru Sundaramurti Swamigal, and Tiru Manikavasakar Swamigal. It is with profound pleasure, deep reverence, and honor that I very respectfully extend my reverential respect to our spiritual head of the Sithantha Sungam of South Africa, His Holiness Sri Swami Sivayogananda. I very lovingly acknowledge the divine presence of our Deputy Spiritual Head of the Sithantha Sungam of South Africa, Swami Sachidananda, and his lovely wife, Today, we are also blessed with the divine presence of Mother Saiva Yogananda, Swami Amedamani, other Swamis, Thiruselvan Chetty, our President, our executive members, gurus, deputy gurus, trustees, well-wishers from other organizations, our esteemed guests, and our beautiful and precious children. It is a singular honor for me today to extend my humble Vanakams, Namaste, and Prem Namaskar to you. A very warm, loving, and cordial welcome to our 2024 Seaside pilgrimage. Ladies and gentlemen, to ensure that our function is a resounding success, it is imperative that we adhere to a few ground rules. Could we request that all cell phones are switched off or put into silent mode? We want to maintain the sacred ambience of our function. Our program has been especially coordinated to announce your spiritual growth and for you to move into higher consciousness. Therefore, it is of paramount importance that we are seated at all times during our program. We minimize movement and we observe and maintain silence during the program. Our children play an integral role in the future of our Sungam. Being part of the program is vital for their spiritual growth. However, could all our parents kindly supervise them so that the meditative ambience of our program is not disturbed. Beautiful souls, it gives me great pleasure now to call upon Thiruselvan Chetty to officially welcome you to today's program. Nandri.
My prostrations to the lotus feet of our Divine Lord Saiva Perumal and to our Master, Founder and Sadguru, His Holiness Brahma Sri Siva Subramani Guru Swami Ho. My respects to our spiritual head Sri Swami Saiva Yogananda. My respects to our Deputy Spiritual Head Swami Sachidananda, Swamis, Swaminis, Gurus of various branches and spiritual leaders of other organizations. Dear devotees, Vanakam, Namaste and loving greetings to all. I have the honor and privilege as the president of our mighty organization to extend a warm and cordial welcome to you. It is indeed great to see all of you here at Bakrani Beach for this great event, our annual Seaside pilgrimage. And as our earlier MC indicated, a lot of people were scared of the rain, but you were brave and you made the sacrifice. Thank you very much for being here with us. I want to accord a special and loving welcome to the members of the different sister organizations and to our members from out of our province, from the Gauteng and Western Cape branches. It gives me immense joy that you could make the sacrifice to be there with us, Nandri. I also say a special thank you and welcome to all our past presidents that have joined us here today. Special welcome to Thiru Daya Naika and Thiru Anand Munyan and their gracious wives. Welcome to you. On this sacred day, we have a full program that includes singing, chanting, a spiritual message, meditation, and concluding with the Velvi. As we worship Lord Saiva Perumal collectively, we will channel our thoughts and feelings positively, and these positive vibrations will allow us to feel the energy and presence of our Divine Lord in our midst. Isn't it great to be part of a mass congregation like we have here today? So it's important that we all attend congregational services at a branch near us. I know some of you feel that praying at home is okay. It is okay, but it's always better, when you're playing in a bigger congregation like this. Yeah, I'm sure you all would have felt the vibration this morning. Okay, and that's the type of vibration you'll get when you are at a congregational service. Dear devotees, this sacred, spiritually captivating Seaside prayer program is going to elevate our mind, our body and soul and guide you to experience spiritual ecstasy. To all our guests, please do feel comfortable and do not hesitate to ask any of our officials for help should you require anything. Let's do a meet and greet after the function so that we can exchange contact details and put names to faces. Okay, so now that you know my name, you can come meet me and say, you are so and so from the whichever organization that you are from. The Sungam is affiliated to and is an active member of the World Saiva Council of South Africa, with our Swami sitting as the leader of the World Saiva Council's Spiritual Council. The WSC intends to host several activities this year, so I request one and all to keep in contact and keep abreast of all Seva functions. Once again, welcome to all and thank you for attending. In conclusion, I would like to say Guru Swamigal believed in the worship of Siva and Siva alone. We will feel and witness the power of Siva here today. Be that power today and every day. Nandri Vanakkam.
Mikanandri to our President Thiru Selvan Chetty. Our Divine Master, in his wisdom, brilliantly composed 135 hymns on various aspects of Saivism. These rare spontaneous outpourings from his heart, which include the beauty of Saivism, the philosophy of Saiva Sithantha, the greatness of our saints, the pride of our motherland, the beauty of our Tamil language, and the impermanent nature of life. Today, ladies and gentlemen, our singers and musicians proudly propagate our Master's work, and I have pleasure in handing over to our music group who will render a few items. The first one is Suryan Vuriban, Namishivaya Namave, and Naga Yale Kevidade. Nandri. To our musicians for their beautiful, soul-stirring songs. Could we give them a round of applause? We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build the youth for our future. The Sithantha Sungam believes in empowering the youth so that they will not only be leaders of the future, but built to be leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to call upon Tirumati Kimera Modi, who will deliver a message on behalf of the youth. She is from the Demet branch. Nandri.
In the precious name of His Holiness Brahma Sri Siva Subramania Guru Swamigal, our Divine Lord Siva Peruman, our spiritual head, our gurus, assistant gurus, and devotees, Vanakkam to you all this morning. My name is Kimera Murthy and I am from the Demat branch. I am the youth rep at the Sithantha Sangam and I am truly honored and grateful to have the opportunity to address you all this morning. In a world often filled with negativity, doubt, and sadness, our Divine Lord Siva Peruman shines brightly as our beacon of hope. He motivates us to persevere and ensures that our hope never fades. His daily guidance leads us toward a peaceful, joyful, and meaningful way of life. The Sithantha Sangam serves as our sanctuary, where his devotees gather to praise him and express gratitude for his blessings. It is in our Sangam where we follow the teachings of our esteemed Master, His Holiness Brahma Sri Siva Subramania Guru Swamigal, who demonstrated unwavering faith and devotion to Lord Shiva. His life of humility and dedication embodies the essence of Lord Shiva. In the Sangam, devotees find a sense of belonging and strengthen their spiritual bond with our Divine. Here lies the significance of preserving our Sangam and nurturing its growth. It is our responsibility to uphold the words of our Master and continue to spread the teachings of our Divine. And that is why I want to shine the spotlight on an important group of individuals today, the youth. It is us, the youth, who are next in line. We are the future leaders with the boundless potential to positively influence the world, to carry forth the legacy of our Master and continue his work through the Sangam. It is our energy, enthusiasm, and fresh perspectives that breathes new life into the Sangam. Being the youth of a digital era, we're at an advantage. And so I urge you to embrace the technology and use it to amplify our message of faith and unity. As we reflect on the role of youth in our Sangam, I urge each and every one of you attending here today to get involved in the Sangam and get involved in receiving the Divine's grace, to practice his teachings and his way of life. Be courageous to spread his word and help grow the Sangam. And before you leave today, think about what is your involvement as the youth and what difference would you like to make for the sake of the Sangam's future. As our Master wrote, man is as he made himself and man will be as he makes himself. And with that, I would like to thank you for your patience and attention. Together, let us continue to walk in the path of spirituality, guided by the words of our beloved Master. Nandri and Lord Shiva's richest blessings to you all.
Mikanandri Chukamera. I think she deserves another round of applause. Beautiful souls, I now hand you back to our music group to entertain you. Mikanandri.
Kadu
Mikanandri to our music group. Ladies and gentlemen, beloved devotees, today we applaud the sterling work of our brilliant master and his successors. Their unselfish sacrifices is worthy of admiration and emulation. Today, we also give special attention to our revered Swami Siva Yogananda, who serves as our spiritual head, our present spiritual head of the Saiva Sungam of South Africa. Swami Siva Yogananda does not only emulate the past spiritual heads, but he has navigated the Sangam towards expanded consciousness and higher spiritual levels by introducing and facilitating a very innovative approach, the Spiritual Deepening Program, an inner journey to mitigate inner sufferings, struggles, and conflicts. Ladies and gentlemen, Swami Siva Yogananda was initiated into divine order by Swami Sithantha in the year 2000. This year marks 24 years as the spiritual head of the Sithantha Sangam of South Africa. Wow, that's indeed a milestone. Congratulations to Swami. I see our audience beat me to it. I was going to ask you to give him a round of applause. Could we give him another one? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, loving devotees, it is with great honor and deep reverence that I very respectfully present to you our spiritual head of the Sithantha Sangam of South Africa, our revered Swami Siva Yogananda. He will deliver his keynote message, the chant, and the meditation. Could I reiterate the importance of maintaining silence and minimizing movement during Swami's address? Mikanandri, I hand you over to Swami Siva Yogananda.
நமது சத்குரு பிரம்மஸ்ரீ சிவசுப்பிரமணிய குரு சுவாமிகள் திருப்பெயராலும் சுவாமிமார்களுக்கும் குருமார்களுக்கும் சிவனடியார்களுக்கும் சிவபக்தர்களுக்கும் பெரியோர்களுக்கும் பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் அருமை பிள்ளைகளுக்கும் எனது உளங்கணிந்த வணக்கத்தை நான் அறிய தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். My loving greetings, வணக்கம், நமஸ்தே, prem namaskar to one and all of you. Yesterday I received red alerts for a possible storm, 90% rain today. If you look around, there is no rain. That is the grace of God. And God comes to us in such mystical ways, mysterious ways. Scientific knowledge is subject to continual change, while spiritual knowledge is changeless and will help us realize the eternal truth. The planets, the sun, the moon, and the stars all are moving in a set pattern according to their own dharma. You must understand this harmony and unity. There are billions of people in this world, and no two people are absolutely identical. Who is the author of this complex and orderly creation? It is the Supreme Brahman, the Supreme Reality, who permeates the entire universe through His grace as the energy or Shakti. Guru Swamigal, in one of the songs entitled Kanne Maniye, he says, Vindelame Vindeladarko Voli Maniye, Avvolik Yankan Adum Nalsude Maniye, Manne Mannilirundu Neer Tuliye, அத்துளியல் கலந்த பஞ்சபூத ரூபமே. Here the master is saying the effulgent gem of the sky, that is the brilliant light in the sky, the lustrous gem thereof. The Supreme Lord, thou art the earth the drop of water emerging from the earth and the 5 elements emerging in this planet. So where is the Lord even in the entire planet, even emerging from the 5 elements of nature? In the M. Brahmanda Nayaga, Adi Nayaga, Agilanda Nayaga. Here, Guru Swami says, Panjachari Nayaga, Padi Pasugaya, Nityananda Vinayaga, Panjabhuda Sagaya, Pittum Telikum Nada. The Lord of the 5 letters, Namasivaya, the meaning of the 5 letters, the very essence of Padi Pasu Pasum, Padi Pasu Pasum, God, soul, and bondage. O Vinayaga, ever-flowing bliss, He is manifest in the 5 elements. We need to understand that the universe is intricately interconnected. Everything we do in this world affects everything else in this universe. There is an interconnectedness between man, animals, plants, the elements of nature, the universe, and everything within the universe. All things in the universe are intimately and intricately interconnected. Realizing this interconnectedness will make us more responsible to enable us to maintain a balance in nature. When you discover joy and love, you will start affecting thousands of people. You will start affecting your family, your communities, the country, and even people across the globe. As you live in this one conscious state, you will impact on people across the globe. And that's what we need to understand. Even a grain of rice is also connected to the rest of the universe. It is connected to the rain, without which there would have been no rice. The sun, the farmer, the farm worker, the cottage contractor, the delivery man, the retail shopkeeper, and even your mother at home who cooks the rice for you. So you can see the interconnectedness just in a grain of rice throughout. And we need to understand this interconnectedness of the universe. And throughout this interconnectedness stands the Supreme Lord permeating through His energy. Let us look at how this energy permeates everything, how it impacts on our life. During the COVID period, the scientists and the doctors were telling us to have vitamin D and encourage us to expose ourselves to the sun. But if we look back, our great-grandparents and all of them, they used to wash their face, did not wipe their face with the water trickling down their face. They went outside and worshipped the sun before 9 in the morning. They also did this because the infrared rays of the sun will burn your skin. Therefore, they did not wipe their face. They let the water remain on their skin. The ultraviolet rays of the sun contains a lot of vitamin D, and they were exposed to the vitamin D and absorbed that vitamin D. This has been happening thousands of years by our forefathers. And we've seen it even in this country by our grandparents. But the scientists are telling us today, expose yourself, even during the pandemic. And this vitamin D is the energy that is in the sun. And the energy in the sun is reliant on the Shakti or the supreme power or energy of God. So we can understand that. There's a mystical pathway also to our healing and our good health. If you look at the universe around us, there's energy in the universe, universal energy. There's energy in the planets, in the elements of nature. If you take any particular element, you reduce it to its minutest particle, you call it an atom. And within the atom there is energy, and that energy is the power of God. If scientifically an atom is split, it produces two things, light and energy. We all know that we pray to light. Light is the manifestation of the supreme reality who is transcendental. It's a manifest form. The energy in that atom is the power of the supreme reality, Shakti. So the Siva Shakti principle is there in the atom. So that's where we connect to the elements of nature. And even every atomic particle performs a never-ending energy dance from creation to destruction. Those are the words of a Thai physicist. So God is there permeating this entire universe. And that energy we draw to ourselves. When we do pranayama, the scientific art of breathing, we draw it to ourselves. When we draw the energy, it affects the energy around us, which is the aura around us. And the energy floods the chakras in our body. The chakras in our body are spinning discs of energy. So, your breathing draws the energy from the universe to the chakras, and the chakras convert the strength of that energy so that the energy is now compatible to all the organs in your body and the cells in your body. And through nadis, which are transmission lines, the energy from the chakras are distributed throughout the body to all cells in your body, to all organs in your body. And the more active the vayu is, that is your breathing, the breath, the more optimally the chakras in your body functions. The main chakras are Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agnya chakra and Sahasrara chakra. So through these chakras we get energy, and the more if we do breathing, the more effectively the chakras function, the more effectively the chakras function, the more they impact on the overall health and well-being of this body and your mind. So, how we need to ensure that we're connecting with the energy of the 5 elements and draw that to ourselves through pranayama, through the chakras, throughout our body. And it is so important that your health and well-being depends upon your breathing practices. And many of the breathing practices many people have done, especially during the pandemic. In the Mooladhara chakra is the Kundalini Shakti. That is your life force. It is like a coiled serpent. And as you do intensive sadhana, the coil opens out and the serpent gravitates upwards through all the chakras to reach the Sahasrara chakra on top of your head. In each one of us, the The Kundalini Shakti is like the lover, Shakti, is desperately wanting to move upwards through the chakra system and reach its beloved on the top, Sahasrara chakra, which is Shiva. But if you are not doing the intensified sadhana, you're not allowing that Kundalini Shakti to gravitate upwards, to merge with the Sivaperuman or Shiva on the top. So, therefore, it is so important we do sadhana. And when you move to that space, you become a Siddha. When both the Kundalini Shakti and Sivaperuman on top merge, attain oneness. And as the Kundalini Shakti moves higher and higher in its journey, your level of consciousness goes higher and higher. And the more you do intensify sadhana and bring in more energy from the universe to yourself, you activate that Kundalini Shakti and enable it to move up. So you can see the mystical connection between yourself and the universe around you. I mentioned the energy around you is your aura. And you have the energy, you breathe in, you all take it to your chakras, and that then goes into your body. Your energy around you will be affected by different things. And you can prove it to yourself how the energy is affecting you. If you are blatantly lying, you're blatantly lying and saying it just is not being true or honest, you find your energy declines, it goes down. And to prove that, if you get somebody else, if you hold your hand out like this, right, and you get the next person to bring your hand down, your normal energy, you will be able to hold your hand up. But when you say the blatant lie and then ask the person to press your hand down, the hand will collapse. You can prove it to yourself in your family, in your homes. I can even demonstrate it right here if you want me to, but that wouldn't be necessary. The second thing is, if you put your hand here like this, where the elbow sits here, this is where the spleen is, and that's the entry point of the energy into your body. Right? So normally if you hold your hand out like this, somebody tries to bring it, you got strength to keep it up. But supposing you take any food that is not good for the body, let's take an example, lemon. You place a lemon here and ask the person to bring their hand down, your hand will collapse because the lemon is not good for your body. You can try any food, like if you take a diabetic patient. If a diabetic patient, normally if you hold your hand, you'll be able to hold it up. But you tell the diabetic patient to hold a big banana in front here, that hand will collapse. That will happen. The Swamis and Gurus, not only the one people can do it, you ordinary people can do it at home, and you can test all the food that is, whether it's good for you or not, by the energy. But by just placing it here, you'll see whether your hand collapses or you're able to keep your hand up. Some of you may have tattoos, tattoo artists, because of the negative energy that emanates from the tattoo artist, because they actually tattoo skulls and all other things that create a lot of negative energy. And they subsequently put tattoo for you. They transmitting the negative energy to your body through that tattoo. And even if they tattoo a Lord Shiva's image, that will carry the negative energy, because is coming out from that kind of environment. Now, if you take a person without tattoo, you can be able to hold a hand up. But the same person who can hold his hand up, if he places his left hand on the tattoo of the next person, this hand will collapse. So you can see how energy, the energy that is within you is connected to the energy around you, that connected to the energy of the universe. And this phenomenal energy flow, it's a mystical way of going. If we had time, we could do some of these demonstrations right here. I've done this in my capacity building workshop recently. So I don't want to do that. But I think we need to understand how this whole Shakti works in our entire system. You cannot hope to buy or sell the sky or ocean if you do not own the freshness of the air. You do not own the freshness of the air or the sparkle of the water. You are in a state of one consciousness, you will understand every part of this earth is sacred and every creature is part of our world. We are part of the earth and the earth is part of us. The forest, vegetation and even the perfumed flowers are all part of our humanity and our world. Even humans, animals and all other creatures including the bird, the deer and the great eagle are all part of the same world. We must show love, respect and kindness to the streams, rivers, dams, oceans, the earth, the oceans. They quench our thirst, they feed our children. When you see the shimmering waters, you must see the sacredness of all the water sources. See the divine in everything. நமது உயரிய மற்றும் கருணை நிறைந்த சிவபெருமானின் எல்லையில்லா அருளினால் உங்கள் வாழ்வில் நல்ல ஆரோக்கியமும் மேலான செல்வமும் மற்றும் உயர்வும் உறவுகளுக்கும் ஏற்பட வேண்டுகிறோம். Through the bountiful grace of our supreme and benevolent Sivaperuman, may your lives be blessed with good health, good wealth and good relationship. As you journey from here on, take note that everything around you is sacred. The divine is all pervasive, all pervading, and see the divine in everything. Even the trees that are you see carries the divine energy of Sivaperuman. All watercourses carry the divine energy of Sivaperuman. Do not abuse Mother Earth by dumping your rubbish thereon. Because of the abuse of the elements of nature by man, therefore the elements of nature respond to us the way they do, with tsunamis, with storms, with droughts. So all the things that we experience, the natural disaster is a result of the abuse that the nature has been subjected to by man. So don't be part of that. If you can show reverence to everything in this world, your life will change. I can assure you. So may God bless you, may God be with you, and may you walk circumspectly in this spiritual journey so that you achieve the best out of your spiritual life. God bless you. Nandri and Vanakkam. Shall we do a sacred chant and we'll take you through a meditation? Sit comfortably with the spine erect. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Please keep your eyes closed, sit comfortably. Place your hands on your laps facing upwards. Now visualize yourself taking some sacred steps on the beach. Every step that you take, feel the energy from the bosom of Mother Earth permeating your entire body. Your gentle steps on the beach takes you to a beautiful rock. You sit on this rock. Feel the breeze blowing across your face. Feel the cool and gentle breeze radiating awesome energy. As you experience the energy, take slow, long and deep breaths to your nostrils and breathe out fully and slowly through your nostrils. As you continue breathing, you'll experience the energy of the universe, and you ground yourself into a state of relaxation. Continue breathing in slowly and deeply and breathing out, experiencing a state of relaxation and the energy that's flowing. Now visualize a golden ball of light in your heart and continue breathing. As you breathe in, the golden ball of light expands in your heart, filling it with more and more golden light. And as you're breathing out, the golden ball of light diminishes in size, but the light flows throughout your body, permeates your entire body, filling every cell in your body with golden light. Continue this process, breathing in, visualizing the expansion of the golden ball of light in your heart, breathing out, the light energy flows throughout your body, permeating your body, filling every cell in your body with energy. Feel the vibrations and the energy of the flow of the light throughout your body as you sit on this rock facing the ocean. The light is the Supreme Lord. You are allowing the energy of the Lord to permeate your entire body. If you do so effectively, you will enjoy beautiful health. You are one with the divine light. You experience a synergy with the golden light flowing throughout your body. Now to express your gratitude inwardly, you have to remember and reflect on all the successes in your life, all the accomplishments in your life, all the beautiful and momentous occasions that you've experienced in your life. They are all as a result of the grace of God. By remembering and reflecting is your expression of gratitude. Now remember and reflect on all the beautiful loved ones you are surrounded by. It is only God's grace has given you such beautiful loved ones to surround you in your life. Now take a moment to share something that is very important to you, to your divine, who is in the form of the light in your heart. Have a conversation with God. Share something that is very, very important to you right now in your life. Share it with your divine, who is in the form of light in your heart. Now radiate your love, light and blessings from your heart to everyone else seated under this mountain. You bless everyone else who are here. Radiate your love, light and blessings to your loved ones. Radiate your love, light and blessings to our country, to enable this country to have stability, interracial harmony and peace. And now radiate your love, light and blessings to the whole world, so that there is peace between countries and peace within countries. Slowly you come back to your body. You become aware of your mind. You listen to your breathing. Take a deep breath to become completely grounded. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and give thanks and gratitude to God. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. Thank you, Nandri, Vanakkam.
Mikanandri to Swami Sivayogananda for sharing his wealth of knowledge with us and taking us into expanded states of spiritual bliss. Loving devotees, the sacred Mahavelvi is intended for us to dispose our negative energies, our negative thoughts and actions. By repeating the last word of the mantra, we can participate in the Velvi. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been identified as a leader by Seko or Swami Sachidananda, you are requested to be in readiness as I hand you over to Swami Sachidananda, leader of each Velvi. Nandri.
Welcome to one and all of you. All participants of the Mahavelvis, the 5 Mahavelvis, have been identified and you've been notified which group to join. So I will repeat the group leaders' names, and you would go and sit at the Mahavelvi. Swami would officiate the main Velvi, and myself, Swami Sachidananda, will be on the other side. All those participants in my group will come and join me. Guru Ganam will be seated there in front. All those identified to join her group, please join the group. Guru Srini in front of you. All the participants in Guru Srini's group will join Guru Srini, and Swamini Amidamani seated right in front of me. Please take your places in your respective groups. And while you are doing that, you can go now. All those in Swami Sachidananda's group, in the far end, join and in your respective groups. While the participants are taking their places, I want you to understand that in front are 5 divine fires, and all of you are beings of divine fire. You are souls of divine fire, and that is what God desires. So I want you to engage with all of us in passively participating in the Mahavelvi. We use the one of the 5 elements, which is water and the ocean. The ocean has the power of cleansing and giving you spiritual reunion. So you can take a moment and listen to the sound of the waves and take a glimpse of the sea and let it put you into a relaxed state of mind and give you the opportunity to participate in the Mahavelvi. Mikanandri.
Okay, I'm not gonna knock you.
We swapping, we're gonna no, let's she can't sit on the chair. Nalini, come sit here. Oh, Radhama. Where's Radhama? Okay, come. Somebody missing it? Someone here. Are you missing from coming? You did?
Give me any order, no.
No. Isn't Arjun supposed to be sitting?
Loving devotees, leaders, could you kindly check if you have 9 devotees in your group? If you don't, kindly raise your hand so that we can make amends.
You need 2 more.
Leaders, could you kindly check?
And see,
Guru
there's
Das?
1 extra here.
You need Guru Das's group needs 2 more devotees, Swami.
Sorry.
And Guru Ali.
Okay, one more.
No, Guru Ali.
Are all the other groups are okay?
Stretch out.
Make an Andre.
You don't mind I put
Testing sound, 1, 2. We are about to commence with the Mahavalvi, the fire ceremony, Homa, Yajna, Havan prayer. So kindly settle down. Participants, please take note. Participants, please note that we will be offering flower petals in the beginning. And I just wanted to understand this. Flowers are a symbol of love and devotion. So you can express love and devotion to God. So you do so very gracefully. Don't take the flower petals and throw it. Right? Very gracefully you offer the flower petals. And before we commence, when we commence with the actual fire ceremony, fire symbolizes the destruction of whatever we put into it. It's the Lord in the element fire. So what you need to put into the fire is your own negative emotion, your own problems, challenges, trials, tribulations, your ill health, whatever is an impediment in your life, you can offer it into the fire. So please take note of that, all participants. Those who are seated not around the Whirlwind, when the flower petals are being offered, you too must close your eyes and offer flower petals to God in your heart with a lot of devotion. And you too can feel very powerfully connected, not necessarily by being seated around here. And you too can visualize the fire and offer your own baggage or negative emotions or problems, challenges, trials and tribulations. So whatever you offer, you let go from it. You move into a pure space, a sacred space. And when you move into a sacred space, instead of pure consciousness, then spiritual life will become very, very peaceful and blissful for you. So we're now going to begin by adorning our ashes. So if the participants could take their ashes and don't adorn it until you get instruction to do so. What black mark? These all the ashes in front of your right eye, you're going to move it outwards, round the back, and then come to the front and adorn your ashes. Om Namah Shivaya Varga. Om Namah Shivaya Varga. Om Namah Shivaya Varga. Now take flower petals in your left palm, offer it with your right. Please do not put it onto the wood and cover it with flower petals. Put it around the side of the fire. Om Surinagirka Sentamari Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Sandrakimurka Vellari Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Savagi Kangali Sandala Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Budunatunai Uruvinantum Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Guru Kalsamulla Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Sukrikadrintamari Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Sanniki Valli Karguvali Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Yiragukar Mantare Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Keduki Garve Sarvali Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Sungaya Namai Jadi Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Yagatandaya Namah Samandi Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Kabilaya Namah Mallige Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Gaja Karnagaya Namah Sambangi Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Lambodharaya Namah Kallara Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Vikadaya Namah Keduki Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Viknanasina Namah Varra Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Vinagaya Namah Dasapatra Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Tumakedura Namah Punaga Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Kanadachaya Namah Tutara Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Palasandraya Namah Maladi Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Katri Valinaya Namah Vishnukirant Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Uma Putraya Namah Kirikarnika Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Gajanaya Namah Naga Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Visaputraya Namah Santara Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Sarvasiddhi Pridhiga Namah Govindara Pushpum Samarpiyame. Om Mushigavage Nama Rakta Pushpam Samarpyame. Om Tirthadundaya Nama Rakta Pushpam Samarpyame. Om Niravatraya Nama Muni Pushpam Samarpyame. Om Sakara Nasina Nama Yamsari Pushpam Samarpyame. Whatever is in your hands, you can put it into the fire. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Leaders, please light the camphor in the altar, and we're now going to take 3 times. We will take the camphor from that light and place it in the center of the fire. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Leaders, please do Devaradhane through the fire, and the rest of the congregation can do Devaradhane mentally in your heart. Om Mitraragi Varunanagi Aydamagi Indrayagi Pravastaviyagi Om Vishnuragi Om Urukramagi Brahmamagi Suryavagi Atmavagi Paramatmavagi Om Paramesvaragi Om Sarilagi Devagi Kudevanagi Niraguriyagi Dharamagi Om Adrasanagi Om Annamagi Vasuvagi Rutravagi Narayanagi Sandhyanagi Om Mangalanagi Om Buddhanagi Guruvagi Sukhiranagi Saryagi Raghavagi Keduvagi Suravekarayani. Please keep your palms together in front of your heart. Bhulogamada Puvaneswari Bhulogamada Tirupurandari Bhulogamada Sundareswari Bhulogamada Vandanulamare. Tirada Vinigalam Tirtavale Namaha. Tirada Vinigalam Tirtundravale Namaha. Tirada Vinigalam Tirpavale Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Om Namah Shivaya Vaja. Participants, you can now offer samagri into the fire. Please keep the fire burning. Om Sentamarayal Amardavale Namaha. Om Suranda Selvam Darubhavale Namaha. Om Samsungaram Darubhavale Namaha. Om Arumpurul Imbumanavale Namaha. Om Vedumanayavum Darubhavale Namaha. Om Vilmaniyallam Nirandavale Namaha. Om Punmaniya Divamaniya Divandavale Namaha. Continue putting ghee into the fire to keep it burning. Om Prana Visvarubhyaya Namaha. Om Shakti Sivamayi Namaha. Om Sagala Vighnanasyayi Namaha. Om Sarvandryayi Namaha. Om Nitya Kalyanyaya Namah. Om Jagajiva Paryaye Namah. Om Mudagaratyaya Namah. Om Sarvasaktiyaye Namah. Om Madakalyaya Namah. Om Paramadum Rudyaye Namah. Om Visapurtiyaye Namah. Om Gara Devane Varga. Mullana Pudayay Varga. Vedamum Alvai Varga. Ulagallam Maranavade Varga. Masilamaniya Varga. Maruniche Amidai Varga. Chittandum Baliya Varga. Sindhani Alvai Varga. Adiyarga Varga. Maryaga Varvai Varga. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. 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 Om Shakti Taye Potri Om. Om Mogara Anatya Potri Om. Om Ulaganayagiye Potri Om. Om Uruvukum Uruvanavale Potri Om. Om Ullamalar Ugandavale Potri Om. Om Vadaya Perumporule Potri Om. Om Unme Parumpurule Potri Om. Om Urival Nanandavale Potri Om. Om Ulaganandai Potri Om. Om Manamase Tulaipai Potri Om. Om Kavali Tirthavipai Potri Om. Om Kanudali Anai Potri Om. Om Palagi Vadindavale Potri Om. Om Pamara Tulaipai Potri Om. Om Pannage Sedai Potri Om. Om Pamalar Ugandai Potri Om. Om Parumpurul Anai Potri Om. Om Sindhurul Amidai Potri Om. Om Sempuruniye Potri Om. Om Satyataye Potri Om. Om Sanmatyanariye Potri Om. Om Samadam Virinde Potri Om. Om Mogara Guruve Potri Om. Om Guruvanda Kudayai Potri Om. Om Nilpasi Tavipai Potri Om. Om Agirame Anai Potri Om. Om Andame Vindai Potri Om. Om Anniche Sarvane Potri Om. Om Analaga Anai Potri Om. Om Niraga Vindai Potri Om. Om Niranagathyanipai Potri Om. Om Turaga Varandai Potri Om. Om Tunipuruniye Potri Om. Om Karaga Varuvai Potri Om. Om Kalyana Maname Potri Om. Om Mulame Mudale Potri Om. Om Munisuri Viriya Potri Om. Om Veene Isaya Potri Om. Om Jeremalar Anindai Potri Om. Om Tattuvanganadai Potri Om. Om Sagala Maripurule Potri Om. ஓம் உத்தமியானாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் உயர்மொழி குருவே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் நெஞ்சுண்ணி மலர்வாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் நீனே சிவனே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் துரிய நிலையே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் துரிய தீர்க்க வைப்ப போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஆயுத துறைவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் அகிலமெல்லாம் ஆற்றுகப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கருவான மூலம் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் உருவான கோரும் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சாந்தமே உருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சரித்திரம் மலர்ந்தாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சின்முதலை தெளிப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சிந்தனை வெறுப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கயவண்டு உடையாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கரைபுரந்த கருணை போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மோற்றத்தை கருத்தாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மோனனால் கவித்தாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் யோகனால் உருவே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஒளியன ஆனாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் எந்திர திருவே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மந்திர தாயே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் பிறவி நோய் அறுப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஆயகன் தங்கையே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் செய்யலும் தாயே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் திருப்பொருத்தாலே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் முருகவும் தெரிப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் வெம்பினையாகாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் வீணையெல்லாம் தீர்ப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் அஞ்சனை அருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஆறுயிர் மருந்தே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கண்ணொலி காப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கருத்தொலி தருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் அருள்வொலி செய்வாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் அன்பொலி கொடுப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கனவிலே வருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கருத்திலே உருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மக்களை காப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மனநோய் தீர்ப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் எதிசயமானாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் எதியமா வீணை போற்றிவோம். ஓம் முருக்கமே ஒளியே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் உள்ளுரை விழுத்தே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மலத்தினை தவிப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் மனங்கனின் அருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் நாதமே நல்லவே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் நளின மலர் அமைந்தாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஒற்றுமை சொல்வாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் உயர்ந்தரில் அருவாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் செந்தமும் காப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் நேரமும் ஆழ்வாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் பத்னி பணிந்தோம் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் பாதமே உலகே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் வித்தைய விளக்க போற்றிவோம். ஓம் விந்தையதாயே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஏழையல் அன்னைய போற்றிவோம். ஓம் எங்குவோ துணைய போற்றிவோம். ஓம் காவினை பகத்தாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் கண்மணி ஆனாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சத்திய பொருளே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சங்கல் ஜவிப்பாய் போற்றிவோம். ஓம் தத்துவம் சுரகமே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் தாய்மையின் விளக்க போற்றிவோம். ஓம் ஆதார நிலையே போற்றிவோம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Icha Shaktiye Potri, Om Kriya Shaktiye Potri, Om Yoga Shaktiye Potri, Om Jnana Shaktiye Potri, Om Saraswati Kalva Darvai Potri, Om Mahalakshmi Sarvam Darvai Potri, Om Parvati Darvai Potri, Om Kanyakumariye Potri. Om Namah Shivaya Potri, Om Namah Shivaya Potri, Om Namah Shivaya Potri. Now participants keep your hands together. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Buddha. 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 The word Om Buddha means let it spread all over. Let the energy of Shiva spread all over. And visualize the spread of their energy throughout this country, throughout your homes, the community, and the country, and through the world, as you chanting the sacred mantra. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Buddha. 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 உலக மக்களுக்கு சாந்தி, தென் ஆப்பிரிக்காவே சாந்தி, சைவ சித்தாந்த சங்கத்தில் சேர்ந்த பக்தர்களுக்கு சாந்தி, சுவாமிமார்களுக்கு சாந்தி, குருமார்களுக்கு சாந்தி, எல்லோருக்கும் சாந்தி. ஓம் பராசக்தி அம்மா போற்றி, போற்றி, போற்றி. Shall we all rise please for the prayer? the leaders in each group lead the Devaradhana to the fire. Please repeat the prayer after me. O எங்கள் சிவபெருமானே, சகல லோகங்களுக்கு பிரகாசம் கொடுப்பவனே, சகல பாவங்களை நாசம் செய்வோனே, சகல ஆனந்தங்களுக்கு உயரிடமான பொருளே, இதோ எங்கள் முன்னிருக்கும் வேள்வி அக்னியானது உற்பத்தி காத்தல் அரித்தலுக்கு மூல காரணமாய் இருப்பதால் ஆதித்த வடிவான அருட்பெரும் சோதியே வேள்வியாளரே காப்பாயாக, பாவங்களை அழிப்பாயாக, துன்பங்களை ஒழிப்பாயாக, அன்பு அருளானந்தங்களை அருள்வாயாக, எல்லாருடைய உள்ளங்களில் யாங்கள் அன்பு வடிவுகளாக செய்வாயாக, எங்களுக்கு துணையிருப்பாயாக, சத்து சித்து ஆனந்த பொருளே, நோய் பிணி சாக்காடு பயங்களை நீக்குவாயாக, எங்களுடைய நல்ல எண்ணங்களுக்கு சித்தி அருள்வாயாக, சர்வ அந்திரியாமி சிவமே, இந்திராதி தேவர்களும் பிரம்மாதி ரிஷிகளும் மற்ற எல்லாரும் வணங்கத்தக்க மெய்ப்பொருளே, எங்களுக்கு துணையிருப்பாயாக, செம்போன் திருக்கோவிலில் அமர்ந்த அப்பனே, எங்களுக்கு சுகங்க கொடுப்பாயாக, பஞ்சபூதபதியே துணையிருப்பாயாக, நின்னை துதிப்பவர்களுடைய நோய் பிணி துன்பங்களை போக்கி சுகபோகங்களை அருளி காத்தருள்வாயாக. ஓம் நம சிவாய காப்பாயாக. 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 ஓம் திருச்சிற்றம்பல தேவா 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 காப்பாய. O Lord, Savior of the whole world, destroyer of sin and custodian of all happiness, the holy fire before us is the root cause of creation, preservation and destruction. Therefore, O eternal supreme power of life, please save all of us who are participating in this holy fire. Destroy our sins, eliminate our sufferings, and bless us with love and happiness. Lord, bless us to be the sign of love in the hearts of everyone. Be a power of support to all of us. O Lord of power and knowledge, please eliminate from our minds the fear of diseases, ailments, and death, and be a strength of support to our noble thoughts. O Supreme Lord Siva, the incarnation of ultimate truth that is worshipped by the divine celestial, the rishis and all others, be a power of support to us. O Lord, seated in the golden temple, give us comfort. O Lord of five cosmic elements, be a supporting power to us. To those who pray to you, Lord, cure their suffering from disease and ailments, and give them comfort in life. Om Namah Shivaya, save us. 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 O Lord of Tiruchitrambalam, 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 save us. Om Tiruchitrambalam. Om Tiruchitrambalam. We have just asked the Supreme Lord for blessings, and therefore we are getting the showers in response to your request.
We all have to retain our seats. We all have to retain our seats. There's a slight change in the program.
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Durga. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Durga.
I also make mistakes in my house. Just look at this. You know what I'm doing?
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Durga.
Come on. I take you there, Claire.
We must go bless my Swami.
You know, go bless my Swami. Okay, go there.
Come then by
I must come with you.
only.
Okay, go there. Go. Hey, Bunny.
Devotees, your attention please. Could we all be seated? Loving devotees, could we be seated? Our music group is going to chant while we commence with the vote of thanks, followed by Madhuri Lesa, Tirumuri, and our food prayer. Thank you for your patience. Could we be seated? Could Rivash and Governor come forward? Mikanandri.
Sorry, we all have to sit. Yeah, but we're going to have the vote of thanks now. Now we're here.
a concluding prayer, then we'll come back.
Stand in front of camera, the whole world can see them.
Loving devotees, there's an appeal for you to please be seated and maintain silence. There has been a change in the program. The vote of thanks has been moved to now. Thank you for your patience. Loving devotees, to give is good, but the sweet manner accompanying the gift touches the heart of the receiver even more than the good gift itself. This is from Tiruvallur. Loving devotees, to move the vote of thanks for our function today, it gives me immense pleasure to call upon another youth from our Sungam, Thiru Rivashan Governor. He is also an executive member from the Durban branch. Thiru Rivashan Governor.
Swami Margalakam, Guru Margalakam. பெரியோர்களுக்கும் பிள்ளைகளுக்கும் என் உள்ளம் கனிந்த வணக்கத்தை நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். My humble vanakkams and loving greetings to one of all of you. To put a function of this nature together requires hours of planning and sacrifice made by many devotees. I have been humbly asked to move the vote of thanks for this evening. To all the members of the Sangam, thank you for your continued love, commitment, responsibility and dedication towards the Sangam. Your labor of love in preparing of today's function is acknowledged and greatly appreciated. And many thanks goes to all of our guest devotees of different organizations as well as the Saiva Sithantha Sangam devotees who has attended today. We thank you for responding to our invites and for traveling this distance. All your prayers will surely be answered by the Divine Lord. A big thank you goes out to our loving donors and sponsors for your generous contribution, and we are extremely grateful to our service providers who have assisted us on a yearly basis. To our spiritual team, our talented musicians, our decor team, the technical team, cleaning and preparations team, and last but not least, the planning committee that have worked tirelessly behind the scenes, I say mikka nandri for your support in making our function this successful. You have worked so hard that it turned the rain into sunshine and back to showers of blessing. I think they can deserve the first the first cue to the food. To all mentioned, I pray your blessings are multiplied and Lord Shiva grants you the best of strength to continue with your seva. My sincerest thanks and appreciation for all your labor of love. We'd also like to extend our appreciation to Councillor Hunter for all his efforts and support in today's program. Our table at the entrance on your left contains a variety of books and CDs for sale. Should you wish to purchase any, please do contact one of us at the end of the function. Last but not least, dear loving devotees, I'd like to thank everyone and all of you for attending today's function. A function of this magnitude does not go undeserving without all of your support. Thank you for giving me your attention for today, and we wish you safe travels home. May Lord Shiva guide you and protect you on your destination. Mikka nandri, vanakkam.
Loving devotees, we've reached the end of a very spiritual, enlightening program. On behalf of our spiritual head and all structures of the Sangam, we thank you for your ongoing support and commitment. We pray that the pranic energy generated from today's Devi gives you everlasting peace and joy. Please note that a sumptuous meal will be provided for you at the end of the tent. We wish you a safe journey home, but before I conclude, some upcoming events that we want to mention very quickly. Next week, the 13th of April, the youth will be meeting at Westcliff. Parents kindly accompany the youth to Westcliff branch on the 13th for a youth program, which commences at 10 a.m. Another upcoming event is Guru Samadi, which is on the 5th of May. Branch reps will announce the other announcements for Shakti prayer. We'd like to conclude with Madhavenesa, Tirumuri, and Buloga Mata, after which our President, Tiruseva Chetty, is going to guide you how blessings will proceed today. So kindly do not leave your seats until the President gives you directions on how to proceed to the main altar to get your blessings. However, could I humbly request you to rise now for our concluding prayer? Mikanandri.
கிருபையா மற்றெல்லாம் பிழையும் பொறுத்தருளே. ஓம் திருச்சிற்றம்பல தேவாய் நீயே துணை, நீயே துணை, நீயே துணை. புரணேஸ்வரி பூலோக மாதா திருப்புரந்தரி, பூலோக மாதா சுந்தரேஸ்வரி, பூலோக மாதா மங்களூரிலமரே, எல்லா உயிர்களையும் காப்பாற்றும் கடவுளே, எங்கள் அரசுகளை கடந்தவர்களே, நாங்களும் அன்பால் கிடைக்க பெற்றோம். இறைவா நாங்கள் அளவு கடந்த நன்றிக்கு நாங்கள் நன்றி பாராட்டுகிறோம். சேவனிக்கு சரணம் சரணம் சரணம்.
Thank you. You may be seated. Over the past year, we have lost many of our senior members, many of the senior members of the Saiva Sungam. We acknowledge with reverence the good work that they have put in to continue Guru Swamigal's work. Ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to the end of today's prayer. I know you are all excited to come forward and get your blessings, okay, and then go and have something to eat. But we have to have some sort of method, okay? Please, we do beg you that we want to have, an orderly manner in which we're coming forward. Okay. Hope you're not going to be disappointed, but we will have to start from somewhere. Okay, so we suggest that the front two rows come first. Okay, not right now. Okay, the front two rows will come forward. We're still busy setting up here. So as you come forward, okay, there's two aisles. Now we've changed the plan a couple times today. When there was rain, when there was no rain. Now there's rain back again. So the plan has changed a few times. So we do beg, that you try and support us. Now the plan was to have two aisles. Coming down, you take your blessing, you do offer at the Belvi, you take your blessing, and you exit this way. Okay. Now, if you can go out that way in the rain, it's good. Otherwise, we'll have to keep the lines coming down very thin, so the person returning can still get a gap to go out again on that side. All right. So don't make double gap, double rows. Come single rows. So if somebody is returning, they can return on the same aisle. So those people on the left aisle will come down there, do the prayer and go back on that. Unless you want to walk through the rain, it's fine. Similar thing on that side. Okay. I think we are almost ready. There will be. Okay. As you come forward, there will be gurus and swamis available up front, and you can offer your prayer. Please note that the sumptuous lunch is being served in the food hall. No takeaways will be provided until all attendees have been served. You may come back when all the devotees have completed the altar and take your photos and selfies. Please do feel free to publish them on the social media platforms, and I like that you are blessed to be at the Sungam's Seaside prayer. I pray the Lord Siva Peruman take care of all your needs, touch your life with joy and contentment, bless your heart with love and faith, comfort your soul with gladness and inner peace. Please do have a safe journey back home. You may now proceed. Remember I said 2 rows, not the music group, not the early participants that have already come through, but everybody else 2 rows at a time, and then take your blessings.